Hey everyone, today's video is about when he's clingy. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going! Looking out of my window, I thought today would be a good day, unlike last week, which was raining every second. Midoriya had asked if we could train together, since he needed another person. Plus, he surely told me that it was his dream to fight against me. And now that he miraculously manifested his quirk, it could come true. Katsuki didn't know about this yet. But when he finds out, I just know he's not going to be happy. Izuku, I'll be at Gym A. Whenever you're ready, of course. I'm not trying to rush you or anything. Take your time. Sorry for spamming. I chuckled at his softness. It's okay, Izuku. Well, I'll be there. I put some comfortable clothing on and headed to the gym. Halfway there, I got a call from my boyfriend. Yes, Katsuki. Babe, where are you? Why? I was knocking at your door and you didn't answer. I chuckled. I'm going to train with some of my classmates. Huh? You're going to train without me? You used to do that all the time. Besides, I'm going with Midoriya. He was silent for a moment and scoffed. Whatever. Come to my dorm when you're done. Katsuki, don't be mad. I'll give you lots of kisses and cuddles when I come back. I'll be waiting. We both hung up. By that time, I was already outside the gym. When I entered, I was greeted by none other than the Deku Squad. Although they were also my friends, I feel like I didn't talk to them much. When are you joining us too? Tsuruki asked me as I nodded. I hope you guys don't mind. I invited her. Midoriya scratched the back of his head. They didn't mind, of course. The more the merrier. We did our warm-ups and decided who's gonna be against who. Midoriya and I decided to go first, since he was itching for a good fight. I had to admit, Midoriya improved a lot. I had a hard time taking him down, so I gave him props for that. Now it was me against Todoroki, and I wasn't sure how this was going to go. We put up a good fight, Waran. Todoroki complimented me as we walked back to our dorms. Thank you, you did too, I told him. I also didn't know you could freeze my energy blasts. We'd be a great team. He hummed in response. I agree. I was about to ask him about his schedule so we can train again, but my phone started ringing. Oh, hold on, Todoroki. He nodded and looked forward again. Hello? Oi, witch. Katsuki trailed off. Are you done with those nerds? I chuckled. Yeah, I'm coming back now. I'm with Todoroki. Huh? I would have accompanied you back if you asked. Next time, yeah? Give me 5 minutes. I'm coming. He huffed, but agreed, and told me to hurry. Todoroki told me his sister was waiting for him by the gates to give him some food, so he politely excused himself. Just as I was at the front doors, I heard my name being called from behind me. I turned around only to be greeted by Aizawa-sensei and my very good friend, Shinso. Can you please show Shinso to Power Loader's workshop? He's been working on a design. We'd like to have it done as soon as possible. Thank you. I ditched around and went inside Class 1A's dorms, leaving us two outside. Are you training with Aizawa-sensei? I asked as I turned to Shinso. He rubbed his nape. You can say that. Are you going to show me to the workshop or what? Oh right, yes, let's go. I took my phone out and sent Katsuki a quick text. So, I'm gonna take longer than 5 minutes, but I'll be there. Don't be mad. So, what's your design? I asked him. He explained about the video device thingy. He went into detail about it, but I wasn't following, though it did sound cool. Once I showed him where the workshop was, I let him be. I checked my phone again, only to see I had a few messages from my explosive boyfriend. How long? Which, I'm getting impatient. Keep your cuddles and kisses. I'm going to nap. I rolled my eyes. Guess I kept him waiting for too long. On my way to the dorms, I decided to get some pastries from Sato as a peace offering to Grumpy Katsuki. He gave me some cupcakes and brownies. I thanked my friend and told him I owed him one, since these pastries help his quirk. Finally, I made my way to Katsuki's room and knocked. When I didn't get a response, I tried to open the door. But as any normal person, he had locked it. Using my quirk, I tried to unlock the lock. It took a couple of tries, but I did it. I quietly entered his dark room and spotted Katsuki actually sleeping. It was such a soft sight, I had to snap a picture before he moves. So I put the patties down and got out my phone. I sat down on his bed, admiring the picture, and looked down at him again. He looked peaceful, which was so unlike his personality. Quite staring, weirdo, Katsuki said as he turned to the side. You took too long. I chuckled and back hugged him, making him the small spoon. I know, but I'm here. And I brought you something. What? Once I turned my body to reach for the brownie, Katsuki turned the tables on me and engulfed me in his arms. He pulled me closer to his body, making me almost drop the brownie. Here you are, big baby. I jogged. Who are you calling a bit? I cut him off by feeding him the brownie. He was still grumbling, but after tasting the sweet treat, he calmed down. I picked his cheek, since I had also promised him some kisses. Feel better? I asked, as I placed my hand over his, which was wrapped around my waist, and intertwined our hands together. He nodded and mumbled, I like this, as if I wasn't meant to hear it. Is this what we're gonna be doing all day? He nodded once again. You owe me for ditching me for those losers. I felt him pouting. Fine by me. Later that night. Katsuki, I have to go to the bathroom. I pleaded as I tried to unwrap his arm from around my body. He opened his eyes and let me go. I quickly got up. Katsuki really seemed clingy today. Usually, if I couldn't go over to his arm, he'd postpone our cuddling session. Not this time, though, but I'm not complaining. I like soft Katsuki. Once I was done, I went back to Katsuki, who was sitting up in his bed eating a cupcake. Come back. He laid back down again and patted the space next to him. Of course, I complied, also wanting Katsuki cuddles. He took me back in his arms and got comfortable. Katsuki, are you okay? I suddenly asked. I knew he hated hearing those words, but I just had to question him about it. It wasn't his normal behavior, and as his girlfriend, I felt the need to know what was going on with him, and if he needed any help. Why are you asking that, witch? He replied, I'm fine. Well, you've been wanting me to come to your dorm since the morning. I just thought you needed someone. I felt him smiling softly. Yeah, witch. He trailed off and continued. 'Cause we haven't been on a date lately, and I just felt the need to see you because I love you. He held me tightly as he pulled me closer, as if that was even possible. There was no space between us whatsoever, but I appreciated his words even though it was hard for him to open up. I tried to turn my body to face him since we were still spooning. It was hard, but I did it. What? I cut him off with another kiss, but this time on the lips. I pulled away and sent him a smile to his blushing face. I love you too, Katsuki. So, thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye!